Sony have kicked off 2022 with the greatest news that could possibly happen for me, and that is the official announcement of the PlayStation VR2. Alongside the announcement, we got the first game for the new platform in Horizon Call of the Mountain. It was only a short clip of viewing a tall neck while on a river, but assuming they aren't about to mess around with PlayStation's multi-million selling IP, there are a ton of exciting possibilities that are capable of happening, and I have the feeling a lot of them will. So today, I'm sharing with you 5 reasons why I'm excited, and you should be, about Horizon VR. PSVR 2 is huge for PlayStation. If PSVR 1 was like the jump from 2D to 3D games, then PSVR 2 is like the PlayStation 2.5. The hardware itself is going to provide a high quality and comfortable experience while delivering an immersive cinematic feeling VR game in Horizon Call of the Mountain. This also marks the very first exclusive, of which there will be many. I mean, 6 years in and there are still exclusives somehow being released for Gen 1 PSVR. 6, and I expect a ton of killer titles across the next gen years. Horizon takes place in a post-apocalyptic United States where once lived a technologically advanced civilization known as the Old Ones. It not only features a vast array of gorgeous biomes, but also the ruins of buildings from which they used to reside, and some major artifacts from their tech as well. This creates an awesome and stunning blend of wilderness and sci-fi, and is guaranteed to drop some jaws. In the midst of these landscapes roam a variety of wildlife mimicking machines, and the scale of some of these machines are massive and towering. They are going to look enormous in VR. Horizon Zero Dawn has an amazing overarching story that follows the main protagonist Aloy, a truth-seeking machine hunter, and overall total badass. With the little info we've been given, we do know that Aloy makes an appearance in the game, so not only is this set in the same world, but places you into it with all of the current events going on at the time as well. It'll be really cool to see what role you'll play, how much of the battle you get to fight alongside Aloy, and if you make an appearance in future titles in the franchise. Firesprite may not have been on the mainstream's radar until the recent acquisition by PlayStation Studios, but I've been an enormous fan of theirs ever since they released the Persistence. It came out during a time where we were starved for games with more length and polish, and the Persistence delivered big time. If they managed to make a game of that caliber on a spaceship, imagine what they could do when given the keys to the Horizon Kingdom. They also developed Playroom VR, which was great, had their hands in making Wipeout, and their massive team with over 250 talented employees and counting. The gameplay in Horizon Zero Dawn is top notch, and there should be a ton to interact with when we enter the world in VR. While we are yet to see what kind of weapons and interactions are utilized by the protagonist of Call of the Mountain, there are some standards that are part of the lore. Things like using a bow and arrow are going to feel incredible with the crunch of the adaptive triggers while pulling back the bowstring and having to aim. And I'm curious to see what other weapons are usable, such as the rope caster, which ties down machines, staffs for melee combat, and picking up weapons torn from the bodies of the machines to use against them. But in addition to the weapons, there should be a fair amount of climbing and exciting cinematic events that showcase the brand new tech in the VR2 Sense controllers, and even the headset. Horizon Zero Dawn came out directly after PlayStation VR, so at the time I never got around to giving it the attention it deserved. But after the announcement of Horizon VR, I immediately went on a gaming marathon to complete it, and I'm so glad I did because I now understand why it is one of the most special games of this generation. I think Firesprite and Guerrilla have something really special planned, and I can't wait to experience it and enter next gen together. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.